Hello, Ash class, and welcome to Wednesday's guided reading session. So in today's session, we're going to read a couple more pages of Ugh Boy Genius of the Stone Age, and there's a couple of questions that you can answer with your adult, and then there's a short activity just at the end. So some of the vocabulary that might be coming up in today's session is the word Neanderthal, and a Neanderthal is an extinct subspecies of human, and they died out around 40,000 years ago. And the other word that might come up is the word dim. And the word dim is usually used to describe an unintelligent person or somebody who's not very clever. So while I'm reading this page, try and think of an answer to the question, why do you think the other children are being critical of Ugh? Why do you think they're being very mean to him? And you can use these sentence stems here to help you. So on this page, it looks like Ugh is playing some sort of sport. Wouldn't it be better if the stone bounced? Bounced? Ugh, what's bounced? Well, I don't know. I just thought. That's your trouble, Ugh. You think too much. You don't live in the real world. Hit the stone, Ugh. Hit it. Then run to the other stone. But it broke my stone. Then your stone is too thin, Ugh, isn't it, Ugh Bug? You're a Neanderthal, Ugh. So on this page, I think the characters and the other children on the page might be being very mean to Ugh because he's not very good at sport. And I think back in the Stone Age, young men should have been very good at sport. On this page, try and think of an answer to the question, why do you think Ugh doesn't like living in caves? Dad, what's a Neanderthal? Oh, they're really dumb people, Ugh. Not bright like us. They haven't even thought of living in caves yet. But I don't like living in caves. Do Neanderthal people wear stone trousers? No, of course not. They're like animals. They don't even know they're living in a stone age. This animal is stone dead. Who says we're living in a stone age, Dad? And then at the bottom of this page, there's a little glossary, and it's got one of our anachronisms from the other day. And it says, nobody living in the Stone Age would have known they were living in the Stone Age. He would probably believe he was living in the modern age. For example, today we believe we're living in the modern age. Time will tell. So in answer to the question, I think Ugh doesn't like living in caves because I think he thinks they're a little bit dark. But have a think with your adult to see what you think. And last but not least, our activity today is a really short one. And it's one where we've got to try and sequence and put into order the events that have already happened in the book. So the first one says, Ugh tells his dad that his trousers are too small. And I've put number 1 next to that because that's the first thing that happens. Can you try and work out what the next thing that happens and put a number 2 next to that? See if you can complete the selfie. Remember, if you're having a bit of trouble with it, feel free to join one of our Zoom calls today and we'll help you out.